What's up, everyone in the Mission Monday galaxy? This is, of course, Sam with MissionMonday.com, and I already recorded a little podcast that's talking about the things I'm going to talk about today, right now. You can listen to that or watch this, either one, whatever works for you. I want to let you know what next week's mission is going to be, but first I wanted to talk about this mission that we just got done with, secondhand compliments, and I know I say it a lot, how important this mission is and how much I love it. Here's the deal with the secondhand compliments. A lot of the missions we do, yeah, it's about being intentional and purposeful and having a plan and kindness on the reg and all of that. But there's a lot of them that are fun for let's do this week. Let's make this our priority this week. That's not the case with secondhand compliments. I'm glad that you guys made it a priority this week, but here's the deal. I really think this is a universe changer. If you can make this notion of secondhand compliments, this idea of we're going to flip the script on gossip and its insidious force and use that technique for good and talk well about people when they're not around to hear it. And it's not your mission for this week, but it's just your practice. It's what you do on a daily basis. Man, that's good for you. It's good for your head. It's good for your heart. It's good for your soul. It's good for the people around you. It's good for your community. It's good for the people who are hearing you voice those secondhand compliments. It's good for the people who are the recipients of those secondhand compliments, even though they're not around. This shouldn't be a mission. This should be just what you do. So here's the challenge. Keep this rolling. Just make it part of what you do. Keep using these secondhand compliments in your daily practice. I really think it's a powerful mind shift in how you do things. Make it happen. But let's get to next week's mission. I mentioned this in a little podcast too. In November, I get a chance to go down to Manhattan, Kansas, and talk to the Phi Theta Kappa Honors in Action Conference. And it's not my normal talk. It's not my normal kindness on the reg keynote. What I'm talking about is social media, and these are all aspiring educators down there, and they wanted me to come down because I do have kind of a big social media presence, or at least I try to, or at least I do a lot of stuff on social media, but they wanted me to talk to these aspiring students about, hey, what's up with the social media thing? What do we need to know? What do we need to worry about? And the big thing that I want to make sure that people know is that this is a force that we can use for good. Just like flipping the script on gossip and that technique, yeah, there's negative stuff in social media. Let's not be that negative. Let's be that positive. Use that force for good. My notion has always been there's no such thing as digital citizenship. It's just citizenship. Digital citizenship is just remembering to be a good person before you click. Which brings me to this week's mission. Gosh, I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to get to this. Here's what I want you to do this week. Use technology in some way to say something positive. Now, of course, I'm doing that every day through SoundCloud and iTunes and Facebook and Twitter and all those different things. I use technology like crazy to say something positive. Figure out what's in your comfort zone. If using technology to say something positive is just emailing somebody a thank you note, do that. If it's maybe getting out of your comfort zone and opening a Twitter account and starting to follow some people and say, hey, I really appreciate what you're sharing. That's a great way. Whatever you're comfortable with or whatever you're not comfortable with and you want to push yourself out of your comfort zone, find some way to use technology to say something positive and put that positive energy out in the universe. You know, last week with secondhand compliments, we were doing all that face-to-face. I love face-to-face, but it's not just a face-to-face world anymore. It's an interface-to-interface world. So we want to use those interfaces through technology to say something positive. So one more time, mission this week is find a way to use technology to say something positive, whatever that technology is. And I'd love to hear your ideas. As always, share them on our Facebook page, tweet about us, and we'd be happy to share what you're doing as well. All right, that's all I have for you guys, except for the same two things. As always, go check out missionmonday.com, and don't forget I love you guys.